Hello, hello. I realise I'm a day early, but I will get started when people notice the stream. Hello, hello. Hopefully people will see the stream soon. If not, at least I've got the stream up. I'll just let Puddle play and we'll get going. A day earlier than usual. May not get the same viewers, but you know what? I'm willing to give it a try. Also, got something happening tomorrow at my usual streaming time, so hopefully people are aware and will be joining shortly. If not, I'll just do my normal allotted time and be done with it. But people can always watch the replay. There we go. Volume was down on the mic. We'll turn that down a little bit more. Apologies. I think I must have hit the volume right near the bottom. So if you couldn't hear me, my apologies. So we're looking at getting some sand and going down and looking at the mine shaft down here. So probably the easiest way to collect the sand without a shovel is just going to be to place torches. Oh, in fact, that's holding the sand up. Okay, perfect. We'll just place torches then. That works. I wasn't actually muted. My volume was just turned right down. I don't know what happened there. Slip of the finger while trying to fix the crashes. Had some crashes when I literally crashed the ship, and the physics were trying to figure themselves out. All right, so we also need a bed on this ship, I think, so that if we get stuck out in the middle of nowhere and it's nighttime, we can sleep and not have monsters when we next get to solid land. All right. We did have someone earlier, but maybe my audio wasn't working, so they decided to leave. So we've got ourselves a ship's engine, which has run out of fuel. We only put one charcoal in there before. But we're going to go down and have a look at the mine shaft under the starter area. And now that we've stabilized this sand, we may as well put a little water elevator down here. That way, if we get stuck, we can always have something to stand on down the bottom there before we try and go down again. Say, for example, we die and need to get back to the ship, and the ship's down there. Well, we can hopefully get back down using the water. Bit quiet. I'll turn the mic up a little bit. How's that? Yeah, that's going into the red peaks now when I'm talking loudly. Hopefully that's a bit better. Alright, so we want to go over this way and get some more birch. Doesn't have to be birch, but I figured birch is good for differentiating from the actual mineshaft. And later on, when we've got a bit more advanced in Create, we might look at putting an elevator in. Also, glad you can make it to a stream ship. It's been a while. All right, we also want to look at getting some automated harvesting happening with Create. So that we can have a tree farm and just start farming all of the wood that we need. All right, so we'll just turn that into birch planks. Birch slabs even. We'll make a pretty dock down there later on, but we'll just turn into regular slabs for now. It looks like we finally had the fire go out on the nearby island. We've got a partially burnt mushroom. Much better? Okay. Oh, hey, Ginger Pickles. Good to see you in chat. All right, so let's head over to where the... Yes, it is. Oh, YouTube recommendations. Coming up in recommendations. That's good. Even if it is for people who already watch my stuff, at least that's something. But yeah, it is an early stream today. It's a day earlier than usual. Got some family stuff going on tomorrow, so figured still wanted to stream. May as well do it in a way that works timing-wise for me, and hopefully still get a few people watching. Yeah, don't forget to like and sub. That's right. Anybody who's not already. If you're new here, this is a mod pack I'm working on called Aetherial Airships, and it's got a combination of different things. It's got, as you can see, the Ethereal Islands World Gen, and we've also got Eureka Ships and Create, and some quality of life and visual mods. So we've got Distant Horizons, which allows us to see off into the distance. Oh my gosh, we've already got skeletons shooting at us. Did we lose? No, we didn't lose any arrows. We actually just didn't lose any balloons. We actually just got hit directly by the arrow. Right, so we might need some arrows as well. Maybe we need to shoot the skeleton before it gets us. Alright, so we've got some arrows, but we don't have many feathers, so let's get our bow. And maybe eat a bit of that bread. Go back up and get some bread. Alright, now let's head down just a little bit. See if we can see that skeleton before it can see us. Out of F5 mode. Or out of third person mode. Where's that skeleton got to? Oh, we got a zombie. That's a start. Alright, where's that skeleton? Did the skeleton run off? Maybe. Let's get rid of that creeper. Alright, so the creeper's gone. Is there a skeleton still down there? Can we see a skeleton? I think the skeleton's gone. Alright, let's head down. Slowly and carefully. And see if we can see that skeleton as we go down. Did we get an iron ingot? We got an iron ingot from that zombie. What are the chances? Or is that just XP? Maybe it's just XP. Oh, would you look at that? We don't even need to make a dock. That the water stream seems to be right next to. Yeah, right next to part of the. Right next to part. Oh, it's not iron. It's just XP. So the water stream is right next to part of the mine shaft. That's kind of cool. But it's just a little offshoot, so we might need to make a bridge. Alright, we'll just... Yep, there we go. That gets us close enough. I hear baby zombies, that's not good. Okay, we just need to edge forward just a little bit. Let's have a look at that positioning. Just a little bit further forward. No, we're stuck. No, we're not stuck. Okay. Just there should do it. We can walk onto this little section. And we get out of third person view. There's a creeper there. See if we can get that creeper. And we're out of arrows. Okay. Good thing we got the creeper with the arrows then. Okay, there's a platform higher up we need to worry about. So we'll get a torch down here. And we'll start placing some slabs. Okay, so they're coming from up there. Alright, so we can get back down here if we need to. That's good. Might just go from this side. Okay, so that gets us onto the mine shaft. We need some chains to pretty up our airship as well. Alright, let's see. See if we can get some more torches here just to try and spawn proof a bit and see what's going on. If we take that one out, it gives us a path to get up there. And we can reach the zombies from here, good. Octopus red waving. Okay. Oh, okay. You're sending a gif of an octopus. So, sending an emoji. I can't see the emojis on the chat, but yes, the red waving octopus is appreciated. All right, so maybe we could put a trapdoor down here. I see a creeper. Alright, so that's a bit of a mob farm. Let's see about, we put a block where that torch is. Can we get up there? We parkour up there a little bit. We can. Alright. So we'll leave a crafting table down here. We'll get some ladders and some trapdoors. Should do a tour for those who have already seen every stream. Do a tour for those who have definitely seen every stream. Yep, well, we haven't actually got a lot yet, but that sounds like a great idea. So we can make sure that even if you've already seen every stream, you can catch up on what you might have missed if you blinked. So let's pop a ladder in there. In fact, let's pop a ladder where the torch is. And then we can get up there without making it very inviting for mobs. Alright, so we've got our way down to the mine shaft. What we might do is get our ship out of harm's way. I'll do a quick escape. Yes, you can take ships through water. Don't ask me how that logic works. I think there is a way to get them to interact or not interact, but I haven't played with the settings on the mod much. But that gives us at least some light down there in the mineshaft, so got a bit of a place to explore. And if we head back up here, we'll do a bit of an explore while we've got nighttime, so we can ignore the mobs. There's a cave spawner nearby, yes. Alright, cave spider spawner. So, for the tour, so far we have explored this island. We started off on this island near the shipwreck that we've turned into a makeshift house. And we've made ourselves a little bread maker. That took quite a while to get to the level and create where we could do that. And over this way, we've bridged over. So first we bridged over to this island, which was a mistake. Because when we tried to go through the island and up to the top, we ended up being attacked by mobs because it's in the shade of another island and is effectively a massive mob spawner. So we need to get up there with some torches when we've got a bit more armor. And we'll just hit cruise control and have a bit of a look at what's going on over here. So over here, we have a little bridge going over. This is the second island we went to, and there's lots of wood here for us to get to. And so we made ourselves a little mining hut. We discovered there was a hazard here, so we've put some fences around it to stop ourselves from just walking off the edge. And we've got our little mining hut over here. And the reason for the mining hut is there's a couple of reasons. Oh, we've had one wandering trader that we were able to talk to for a while, so I've got some trader llamas. And after we'd established ourselves with the mining hut, we made ourselves a tunnel to get through the hill, because it was quite the chore to walk across all of this without getting attacked. We actually had some illagers, so we managed to, over this way, we managed to get some iron from the side of the world, and we did the same back over where the mining hut is. Speaking of mining, there's a mine shaft down here that we've attempted to explore, but we haven't got very far yet. That was the reason for the tunnel through the hill, was so that we could get to that mine shaft. Now, unfortunately, the mine shaft has not given us a lot of useful stuff, but we do have quite a bit of it to explore, as you can see, and it attaches to that other section of the island that we were attempting to get to in the first place. So it's all one big island next to us. We just happened to spawn on the one big island that had ocean instead of the one big island that had trees. And we've crashed. So let's try not to crash too much, because if the airship tries to do too much physics, it decides to fall over. Alright, so as you can see, we've got a little sandy section up here. And we've got a woodland mansion over in the distance. And it looks like another mine shaft over there. So not ready to take on the woodland mansion yet, but that'll be fun. And there's our little island below us. And if we go into cruise control again, we can head over and look at the first village we managed to get to. So we need to get some resources that we can trade with. So that little section there that's got the torches on it, that was where we managed to find the buried treasure chest that we had a map for, which I've put away. So we've got a heart of the sea, and that heart of the sea can be used to make a bottle to put our ship in when we're finished with the bottle for a while. Finished with the ship for a while. So that's a giant bottle. So there's the little village. Won't go too close because we don't want to spawn in too many mobs for them. They don't have any defenses yet. And of course, the next thing we need is a bed on here so that we can sleep if we're caught out like this, and we don't have to wait for all of the mobs to disappear before we can safely go back to our house. All right. So I've been keeping a journal of what we've got up to on our streams as well. So sort of some in-game lore to go with it. And eventually we'll be opening this up to some of my community, getting people to help me with things like terraforming the village, rebuilding so that it's a bit more useful, that sort of stuff. Yeah, so there's a couple of ways we can get iron. So we've got access to villages, so we could do a traditional iron farm. We've also got access to create, so we could do a create iron farm, which might be the easiest way to go if we could just get a bucket of lava. So I'll explain what's going on with that in a moment. I'll just sleep so we can get rid of any lingering mobs. And this is the overloading when I first reloaded the world that you can see there in chat. So Distant Horizons was complaining, saying, you've got too much going on, please move slower. Alright, so got our food in here. So I've got a little bit of gold and some dead bushes that we got from grinding up granite into red sand and processing that. So we can use the same machine for processing gravel, sand, red sand, and wheat into bread, basically. So get ourselves, put some bread away in our little... Yep, and we'll Got some cooked cod. We've got bones. Got quite a few things there. We haven't actually planted any spruce saplings yet, so let's get a spruce sapling. And we need to make a little safe way around here as well, because now that we've got this, if we walk across here, that fan blowing hot air from the campfire is enough to burn us. So we'll go around on this side to start with. And with the weighted boots, we can actually walk on these without getting moved by the conveyor belt. So if we take the weighted boots off, we get pushed along by them. So I was thinking between streams that one way we could do things to be interesting is we could actually have conveyor belts going across between the islands and just use the conveyor belt as a way of getting across. But then we may as well just use an old-fashioned minecart or a create railway if we're going to do that. So create railways will be a fair bit off, like a fair ways off. But for example, if we wanted to make things faster, we could put a conveyor belt here and then one that goes up, and that would be sort of a faster way of traveling, like a travel ladder almost. So that could be fun. That could be a fun little project to add. And we've got too much stuff in our inventory as usual, so let's place some of these. Oh, let's walk away from that creeper. We do have weapons to take them out with, but we don't want to lose any blocks, so we'll go this way and see if we can lure her into the water. And if we put our breathing helmet on, we've got plenty of time to get this creeper from underneath. A diving helmet. There we go. Creeper taken care of. No loss of blocks or life. A mile in 6 minutes. Nice. Yeah, if I did a 6-minute mile, I wouldn't be able to walk very well for the next week either, I think. But still, impressive. So we've got a spare bucket now. We could go and get some lava. What I wanted to do was grab some of this wheat. We might just put that sand down, so I don't need the extra sand at the moment. Let's grab some of this wheat. So we could automate the harvesting of the wheat via create as well, and set up an automatic wheat farm. If we place the wheat in here, we get flour. And then that'll go through and automatically get processed. We can watch that in a moment. I missed a wheat. That's okay. May as well make it 2. Place those in here. You can see the flour starting to come across. As the flour goes across, it'll get processed and turned into dough, and then that dough will get cooked and it will turn into bread and end up in here. And the seeds don't get processed at all, so they just go straight into the chest. So we could obviously add some more in there. Don't really need the... there might be a cleric. So we don't really need the rotten flesh, but we can take it anyway. So yeah, you can see the seed there. We can just safely ignore that. If we jump well enough, we can get on there, but never seem to be able to jump well enough. So the other thing I was going to show off as part of the tour was... Well, actually go through and look at things in the daylight as well. But the other thing I was going to show off as part of the tour was the little ruin that we had to start with. So just over this way. Should be down here somewhere. See if we can see it. Yep. How's that for placement? So if we can get ourselves a diamond pickaxe, we can get that first obsidian, and then we'll be on our way to going to the nether. Now I think we got everything. Yeah, we got everything from the chest, so we may as well pick up the chest. That's going to float up, isn't it? Yep, it's already floated up. Now, in order to float back up, we need to take the diving boots off. There was some suspicious gravel down here as well, which we were looking for earlier. So we're going to sweep that with the brush and see if we can get anything decent. So that one's not suspicious gravel. I think we got all the suspicious gravel already. Oh, there we go. That's something. Whatever that was. So yeah, we broke a suspicious gravel before I remembered that we could actually do some archaeology in this. Is that suspicious gravel as well? Yes. That looks like coal. Alright, so yeah, sus gravel around. We can do a bit of archaeology. It's funny that we can brush things underwater. But we may as well take advantage of it. Not sure if there's any more. We can check that out later on. Maybe we'll get some better lighting down here, like a jack-o'-lantern to help light things up. So if we take off our boots for a little while, we can head back up. So if we put... there's a problem. Let's turn these into torches. And then that'll give us a space to put our boots in. So without the boots on, we can float back up. And obviously we need to come back for those things. So we've got not enough space in our inventory. No, I'm not good at parkour in real life or in game. I'm not terrible at parkour in game, but I'm not great at it. But yeah, definitely not good at it in real life. So it might have been flint that we got. Looked like it was charcoal or coal though. See, we do have a jack-o'-lantern we could put in there. May as well pop the flint in there for now. And that last stick will pop in there for now. That'll get us enough space to pick up those couple of things that we got from the seeds. Why are there seeds over here? Alright, well, let's put the seeds in the... must have been a zombie went out there or something. Alright. So put the boots back on, you'll see the fact we don't get moved. If we jump across here, we should be safe. Yep. Alright, and that gunpowder can go there. Of course, we can't jump to that bit very easily here. Oh, we managed it. Not the best parkour, but it'll do. Alright, and we'll head over and get those last couple of things that we got from archaeology before they despawn. We should have a jack-o'-lantern on the airship. So yeah, it's coal, and we got a chest. Alright, so we're going back for... what are we going back for? Oh, that's right, we're worried about getting shot by spiders. Shot by skeletons or attacked by spiders. Alright, we've got plenty of dirt here, so let's make a little space to make a giant spruce tree. That'll keep us in spruce for a while. Spruce is great for the steampunk look as well. Live in groupie, yes. Yeah, Shib, if you didn't know, Ginger Pickles is my partner. Alright, let's sleep and get this out of the way. Alrighty, let's see. Let's make this a double chest. We'll need it to be a double chest eventually. And we'll grab a bit of that fish that we had over here. Cooked cod. Oh yeah, I'll show you where the treasure chest was. Another thing we can look at. As I take the helmet off, we look kind of ridiculous. Looks like we need a new helmet soon as well. Alright, I'll switch to the behind the ship mode. And it was up on this little island here. Where the torches were. Cheese sticks. I like cheese sticks, and the kids like them too. There we go. So those torches are exactly where the treasure chest was. So we had the same treasure map in the ship, which we lost when we died on the island. After we died on the nearby island. No, free cam off. There we go. Free cam disabled. F5 mode. Back to first person mode. So yeah, this is where the treasure chest was. We've obviously taken the treasure chest out. And we actually could have got spruce a bit earlier if we'd come up here. But we got attacked by zombies, so we decided to make a hasty retreat before we got any further in here. It's a very precarious island as well. Yes, plenty of interesting places for bases if other people are joining the world. Which will happen eventually. The white cheese sticks. It depends really on what you mean by the white ones. We have multiple different types, as Ginger Pickles mentioned. Okay, so this is the nearest island to... Well, not quite the nearest island, but very close to the village there as well. Let's have a look from above. So, pretty close and a similar height. Would be pretty easy to bridge out to from there. And we've got another village over that way. So let's go explore that other village and see what we've got in the way of stuff on that other village. So Snowy Village or another Taiga Village. cheeseheads. No, we got a type called stringers, which are ones that you sort of they're designed to be peeled off the sides. There's a generic type as well, which we usually get for the kids because it's a lot cheaper and it tastes just as good. Hey, there's that village. And we've also got just plain cheddar cheese sticks as well. Right, so it looks like it's another Taiga Village. It goes off into the snow, but it's still a Taiga Village. These guys could use some landscaping help as well. Yeah, they've got a farm on top of a... That's just poor planning. Farm on top of a blacksmith. It's a very odd generation here. But hey, makes for an interesting world. So explored the second village now, at least the very edge of it. May as well land and say hello. It's only polite. Hey, Catsmith. Purple or pink energy drink? I don't know. Which one do you prefer? I think you prefer purple, but I could be wrong. Yeah, Stringers is one brand, and there's a generic brand as well on the cheese. All right, let's back up a little, and we'll turn and see if we can park right next to that path. Looks good. All right. Getting pretty good at flying these things. All right. Hi there, Golem. Hi there, Pig. Might have to harvest some of these berries and get rid of that one from the thoroughfare. Hi, what have you got? You've got tools. Ooh. I think we should level you up a bit. I think we'll have a stone shovel. And I think we'll have a couple of pickaxes as well. I'll put a spare pickaxe away. Gotta remember not to do that. Never do. Gotta remember it anyway. Right, so spare pickaxe put away. Do we have any extra emeralds in there? I didn't check. Nope. So we could try establishing trade with these villages. We can see if they've got anything we can loot as well. Oh, what have we got here? Oh, iron. Yes, please. I'll leave you your bread for the moment. We don't need a lot of bread. Oh, and it's a toolsmith workstation. Handy. Gonna get the Pepsi Max, yep. Alright. Oh, some free armor. Don't mind if I do. Alright, let's grab that free armor that's on offer. So we don't have any pants, and we don't have a helmet that's not a diving helmet at the moment, other than the goggles. So armor, Gotta remember we don't have the... I wasn't pants. That's alright. We've got enough iron to make the pants. Alright, so that's pretty good. I might have to make some leather armor or leave some copper stuff behind. I'll grab a bed while we're here. Is this going to be problematic to get back up? Looks like it might be. Maybe we should take the airship down. Yeah, we'll take the airship down. We'll sleep first. Definitely need some help with town planning as well. We might need to put some stairs or bridges or something in. We'll grab a bed in this nearby house. Not that one, that's a workstation. Alright, you don't mind if we borrow your bed for a little while, do you, sir? Thanks. I've only got one Fred mug that I want to drink out of. It's the original one. The newer ones, I need to actually work on getting some better merch, because the newer ones, I don't know what they're like for people in the US, but the ones we got shipped, they seem to leach the colour out of them. So although I've got a link to buy them, I'd recommend the stickers, but not the mugs at this stage. Alright, we don't really need any of that stuff at the moment. But we'll take the potatoes. That's a two-story place? I think I saw another house on top. Yes. Again, we don't really need any of this stuff. Enough spruce saplings. We'll just take... in fact, we might leave a few here. A few more than we started with. Large fern, that's nice. And some more sweet berries. We've got plenty of those now. You guys are hanging out on the roof. I don't know if that's the cleverest idea. You don't have a career. You're selling shirts and boots. Might have to come back and restock your demo stuff when we've got some cash. Yeah, I wouldn't order a mug at the moment. I'm looking at maybe I do have I haven't advertised it yet, but I do have a Redbubble account set up, and there's some mugs there, so I might do a bit of a launch of the Redbubble stuff sometime soon. Start actively promoting that instead of the stuff from Spring. The stickers are cheaper as well, I think, and the shipping is not as bad, but I haven't actually been able to get samples because they don't do free samples. It's well, not they don't, let me rephrase that. They don't do free samples from Spring either, but they do samples that you can easily order at a discounted price, where Redbubble don't do that. But I'm not that interested in getting cheap samples if they're good quality. If the samples are cheap but they're terrible, then I'd rather not get them anyway and waste my money, because they're not that cheap. They're discounted, but they're not actually that cheap compared to getting them elsewhere. Might just use this to make the pants, even though we are short on iron. Also short on defense, so if we can get ourselves some iron boots as well, that might be the best way to go. Now, I dropped something somewhere recently. Forget what it was. Was it in here? nothing in here. Might as well grab those extra sweet berries and bread. You're a nitwit. And I don't mean there's an insult, you're literally a nitwit. Talking to the villager. Alright, and we may as well eat those sweet berries. So the stickers at the moment are about 2.5, 3 inches. So reasonable sort of size. They are quite nice. I think I posted some pictures of them on Discord, but I've yet to check out the quality of the stuff on Redbubble, so I might have to order some myself, and then once I've had a look at it, I'll determine whether it's fit to use as my ongoing merch supplier. Oh, we got some more iron just over there. That looks like it could make a nice sort of mining visual mine. Let's head down and grab that iron. Let's head into F5 mode for a sec. And down a bit. Okay, we've still got more village down here as well. Might have to check that out. We'll go back to first person mode. We'll get this iron. And even if we don't actually get much more from it, we could have the visual start of a mine shaft here, for example, and then head down to a real mine shaft. This is one underneath. There seems to be mine shafts under a lot of these places. So all right, so we'll head down and look at the rest of this village down here. If it's safe to go down this way. Safe enough. Okay, so that looks like it's an oddly placed bit of village. Yeah, so that's just some village decoration. Are there any houses down there? Let's check this out with free cam. Okay, so that could be a better start to a mine over there. Gives it a reason for the path to go there. It's really just a path and a... Oh, there's some more iron down there. Really just a path and a campfire. Alright, we'll head over this way. More iron. And snow. At this stage of the game, we're definitely not saying no to iron because it's necessary for create. Alright, for anybody watching who's not one of my regulars, feel free to like and subscribe if you like what you see and you would like to be reminded of it more often on YouTube, if you're on YouTube. And if you're watching on Twitch, then feel free to follow on Twitch. You can see there's only one person showing up on Twitch at the moment, not sure who that would be. Could just be the Ko-fi stream bot. So that's another option as well. As well as Patreon, I do have a Ko-fi, so if you wanted to donate towards me being able to spend a bit more time doing this and a bit less time doing my real job, then you're welcome to do so. Or if you just appreciate what you see and you'd like to throw a cup of coffee my way or something like that, feel free. If you can't afford it, that's fine as well, no pressure. Or if you just don't feel like it, that's also fine. Alright, so looks like we've got more iron, so we may as well start smelting that. Are we out of coal? Oh, okay, we may as well get some charcoal or some coal as well. Saw some coal not far away, so we'll put the iron in there. We'll go get some coal. And if you want to keep track of what I'm doing with this mod pack other than when I'm streaming, feel free to join my Discord, and I'll put some updates in the airships channel on that Discord. And if you're lucky enough to become a beta tester, then you'll get more regular updates on what's happening with it there as well. So the Airships mod pack is almost ready for initial release, I think. Just got to tweak a few things for the performance side of it. Freedom units. I did say inches, not centimeters, didn't I, when I was describing the size of the stickers? I thought I did. Staff get updates because they can see what's going on with stuff, but I think you're in the beta testers anyway. If not, I'll add you to it. It's the same beta testers group as for the server, the old server. Okay, we need to put some torches in there. So we've got an open face coal mine, but we've also got some miners who don't want us taking their coal, perhaps. Okay. It's no longer daylight, so they're not burning. Which means we need to keep our distance. Alright, we haven't really explored the village, but we've had a bit of a look around. We also need to get going before we get more monsters and before the villagers get destroyed just from us visiting. It's kind of sad, really, that as the main character in the Minecraft world, if you're not there, the villagers just get to live in peace. But as soon as you turn up, monsters start coming along. Kind of makes me feel guilty for visiting. So, let's move on. We'll do a cruise control and pop some... Oh, we didn't actually get the coal. Yeah, we did. It's in here. Pop some coal in there. Good thing with cruise control is you can continue traveling on your boat, on your ship, without actually having to constantly push forward to say, hey, I'm going to go forward. You don't even have to be at the helm. You can just walk around on it and do other things, like crafting. Or organising your mess. Back at the helm. Alright, let's head down. So we've achieved a fair bit there. We went out and explored the new village. We got some armour. We got to the point where we can make a full set of iron armour, which we hadn't done yet. And whether we're the bad guys or not really depends on your point of view, but definitely the villagers would be able to live in peace without anyone attacking them if we didn't go visit them, because the player needs to be there in order for mobs to spawn. So I've seen some video essays on can Minecraft play itself, and they ignore the fact that other than monster spawners, you actually need to have a player in the game, in the world, for any monsters to spawn. So, yeah, sure, Endermen could move things around, and theoretically you could have monsters getting into, like creepers getting into the end and blowing up near the Ender Dragon, or Enderman getting annoyed by the Ender Dragon and attacking it. But you would have to have a player present for them to actually spawn in the first place. Alright, so let's just move away and let these mobs despawn. I'll go show off the little house we didn't have a chance to look at before. 30-day streak on Minecraft. And then are you having a stroke, ship? You've suddenly went unintelligible halfway through that. Yeah, I've been looting as well. So I'm probably the bad guy. But I do trade with them, so. And I do try and improve their infrastructure if they have any. Or give them some if they don't. Alright, so here's our little mining hut. I'll just back up a little bit and down. One thing we do have to worry about with the engine, which we didn't have to worry about when we're using an unpowered airship, is actually having to slow the ship down. But we do have ability to use anchors for that. We just don't have any anchors yet. And we might take the extra coal out so we don't burn through it while we're not using the airship. Just make sure we're down as low as we can go. We've probably run into something. Yeah, we've run into something, so let's move back a little. Head down as low as we can again. And what are we running into there? The campfire? Probably. Alright, let's go into third person mode. That'll do. Just there. Alright, so here's our little mining hut and our couple of trader llamas that we've actually tamed. So don't have to worry about them despawning. I just left them in the boat for now so they don't wander off. And yeah, a little mining hut. So for those that think that I never build anything, I actually did build this. We've got a spare copy of Shipbuilding 101 here as well. So I'll just show off that little book as well, because it's one of my things I'm adding to, so it's sort of an in-game manual, but we don't actually have any quests per se. So we've got basic boats and airships, Shipbuilding 101. So it tells us about the helm and the fact that you need a helm to build a ship and what you can make it from. So you can make it out of any wood except for cherry, basically. They just haven't updated the mod to include cherry wood for some reason. Now, there's also no in-game manual, so I've actually created all of this. So we've got balloons and how they're made. You can get 32 balloons from 4 phantom membranes, or you can get 4 balloons from leather or from wool, or you can get 2 balloons from using paper. They're just not as strong, I guess. And you can dye balloons whatever color you want, as long as it is a normal dye color. And if you need another copy of Shipbuilding 101, I've got a recipe there for that. Just 1 balloon and a book. You will get a copy when you start in the mod pack as well. Then we've got some information about ship engines, how to make them, what they do, that sort of stuff. And then we've got anchors, and we've also got ballast and floaters. These are more for ships on water. Anchors will stop a ship with a redstone signal, which is pretty cool. So it stops it dead where it is. And then we've got basic ships. So we've got, technically this is all you need for a fast ship. And then there's the ship that I'm using here, which has got a couple of modifications to the one I'm actually using, but the same basic idea. And then I've got space to add extra stuff. So that'll come later. Yes, I am a scribe as well. There is a law book, so we've got a book and quill for what we've done so far. So you can read through and see what I did on each stream. I've got a journal entry for each stream, so I'll make sure copies of this become available in the world when it's opened up to other people. And oh, I need to just correct the spelling there, correct the grammar. And of course, we've got it ready for another entry today, which we'll do shortly. I'm not going to sign it until I'm at least done on doing single player on the world. So, book and quill. So that one I'm keeping on me, which is probably not the safest idea. I usually put it in the chest when I'm done. But might actually put it on the ship. That way, if the ship gets lost, the diary can be found with the ship. We had those jack-o'-lanterns there, so maybe grab those and put some of those underwater. Is it thunderstorm? No. Alright. Put those jack-o'-lanterns down, in fact. It's got plenty of pumpkins. We'll grab one to put underwater. I'll leave one here. And let's see. So there's the buried treasure map that we got. There's some extra dirt. Mossy cobblestone. And a water breathing potion, which we don't really need at the moment. Sweet berries. Bees, dandelions, potatoes. We haven't actually planted any potatoes yet. I keep meaning to plant potatoes. Might just leave a spare birch fence here. And some slabs. We'll come back if we need them. Make some space so we can actually make those pants that we didn't have yet. The shoes, I should say. The boots. And that way we've still got a little bit of leftover iron as well. Sounds like I need a drink. Give me a moment. I'll just pause, just mute for a sec. What's it about typewriters? Oh, because you're the scribe. Got it. So yes, Sunfox, this is Java. Yeah, most of the mods are not available for Bedrock, as far as I'm aware. Thanks for dropping by the way. All right. And if I go a bit quiet when I'm reading chat, it's because I actually look down onto a different screen completely for the chat. So apologies if I get a bit quiet when I'm looking down and the mouth's away from the mic. But thanks for answering the questions, those of you who knew the answers already. All right, so let's go and have a bit of a look at the mine shaft over here. Make sure we've got those boots before we do. Yeah, we'll just put our diving suit away fully. So we've got it saved for later if we do happen to meet an unfortunate sticky end. Same with the engineer's goggles, we don't need those on us constantly. We'll put the shipbuilding 101 back. Old computer with older tech, not that hard to find second hand, but in working quality is another question entirely. So the back tank needs a bit more charging as well, so running low on air in that one. Now we also need to plant some pumpkins. We've got pumpkin seeds and potatoes and we haven't done anything with them yet. And sweet berries. Birch saplings. Yeah, we'll leave those. We'll put the iron ingots away. What else can we... Probably don't need the seeds. Leave the seeds over here. Alright, looks like it might be actually starting to get really dark, but let's head over to the mine shaft. See what we can find. Was everything in black and white? Was everything in black and white when you were a kid? Oh wait. No, I won't go there. But technically you would still be a kid. Was everything in black and white when you were a baby is probably a better question. Hey, more iron. Didn't actually get to this before. We got attacked by things too often. When was colour invented? 2000. Colour TV was around long before I was born, but I did grow up with a black and white TV at the very beginning. My mum was a bit cheap, and black and white TVs were cheap. So, because they were old tech. We didn't have a TV most of the time when I was growing up. It wasn't until I was in my... well, we had the really old black and white TV. But we didn't have a colour TV until I was in my teens. And we just lived without TV. It's quite interesting, actually. Lots of other things to do. Alright, so we're starting to get some light in the mine shaft. Got some exposed parts of the mine shaft here as well. Let's have a quick look around on this bit. Nothing exciting. I'll leave some torches down here anyway. That's a creeper. Little known fact. Creepers do actually have a sound. Did you hear the footsteps? I heard the footsteps just before the creeper turned up. They try and step at the same time as the player does, which is why you don't normally hear them. They're not actually silent. I did play 1, 2, 3 pickup sticks, actually. But it was also because my grandparents kept a lot of old toys and stuff, and I'd go and visit them occasionally. Okay, I'm actually doing some exploring of a dungeon. A mine shaft. And it's definitely night time, so I think it's time to go back to our little bed. We'll, oh, we didn't bring any food. Left all the food behind. That was silly. That's not the way out. That's the way out. Alright, well, it's definitely night time, so we'll... Oh! Get attacked by a skeleton, apparently. Ha! That'll learn you. Alright, let's get out of here. Did my grandparents have rocks and sticks to play with? I had rocks and sticks to play with as well. But yes, they had all sorts of stuff. Meccano, that was the thing. One of my grandparents was into electronics. Ham radio. So that was kind of fun to learn about. Asbestos. No, don't play with asbestos. That's not a good idea. Alright, we'll grab some bread. Eh? Were you trying to break into my boat? Rude. Alright, so we've got another giant mineshaft over there as well. Alright, so we've got a fair bit of exploring and resource gathering done. We're doing a bit better with the armor. Hey, our bread maker could also be used for doing roast potatoes. We should go plant some potatoes. Alright, so that's a little tour of what we've done so far on this island. We haven't really explored it other than that. And we found some iron just exposed to the weather, so we mined that. That's pretty much it for this island. So we haven't explored a lot yet. It's still pretty early days in the world. Ah, there's a dark forest over there, as well as one over there. But that one doesn't have a mansion in it, so we could go and get some dark oak from there. There were Walkmans as well. I didn't have a ham radio, but my granddad did. My uncle was more into CB radios. He was a bit of a rev head. It's kind of like an older brother. The age gap wasn't that huge between me and my uncle. We don't want free cam, we just want F5 mode. There we go. So, yeah, we're well and truly over the island now. Alright, well, I've got enough armor now, so I think we could go down and safely, well, not safely, but have some fun exploring the mineshaft down below us. Might do that for a few minutes, and then we'll do a journal entry and we'll wrap up. It's been a fun stream. Baked potatoes. I am sure I didn't say anything else. Roast potatoes, maybe? Or maybe I meant to say roast potatoes and baked potatoes and it came out as something else. But it was meant to be baked potatoes or roast potatoes. And I'm not going to admit to anything else. If I did say it, someone clip it and put it out of context. It'll go well with the other recent out of context stuff. Alright, so we've got a water elevator, even though it's not the most efficient. Gets us down here safely without the airship, so that's what we wanted. Now, the question is, do we want this as... Do we want this as cobwebs, or do we want it as string? I think we'll get it as cobwebs. Oh, that one fell. Cobwebs will probably have more uses. And we can always turn them into string if we want. Did it fall? Oh, it did fall somewhere we can get it. That's good. I might come back for that. Oh. That's handy. Oh, gold helmet. I'll make some space for that. Put a barrel down here and stash some stuff away. Leave some spruce down here for I don't know, for usefulness purposes. Alright, so gold. Uh-oh. That might have been a mistake. Yeah, that's going to be a problem. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. First death in a while. Wow, we weren't far from the bottom of the world. Didn't take long to fall that far. Oh well. Well, there goes the iron armor. I didn't even get a chance to put the gold helmet down. Oh well. How much did we lose is the question. Is it worth going after it and getting it? Probably not. No, because we died to the void. So a gravestone mod would probably be helpful for that. I haven't got a gravestone mod in here yet. I was prepared for it. I left all the valuable stuff up the top with the airship. Apart from the armor. The armor's replaceable. Oh yeah, we would have been much further down, closer to the void with the... Oh, we had a bucket too. Oh well. Not the end of the world. Got a little bit of iron left. We've still got our buried treasure map. We've still got our create stuff. Everything else was replaceable. Alright, let's grab some bread from in here. Put the iron down. Got 6 left. Alright, so that means we could probably go another shield. And probably a helmet. Got a bow. I think maybe we get some chickens and things. And we wrap up. Get some chickens so we can start making arrows regularly. And we'll just take that embarrassing death off the map. And maybe we'll look at putting a gravestone mod onto the pack. Not right now, but between streams. Yeah, nothing particularly valuable we lost. That's not good. So we just put the wood down in the barrel down here. We did lose the cobwebs, but, you know, not that hard to get. Shears, not that hard to get. It's all stuff we can replace, nothing major. Alright, let's go with a... Oh, we don't even need to make a stone pickaxe. We've got one in the... Oh, we'll just grab some of that wood. That's all we really need. We'll head back up. There's no point getting angry about things. Did it to myself by going exploring. Knew it was a risk. I'm getting better at not dying, he says, and then falls out of the water stream. Oh, that was a huge fall too. Yeah, I wouldn't try this mod on hardcore, but it'd be interesting to this mod pack anyway. It'd be interesting to see someone who did though. I've got villages. Nothing too major. So we've got 2 villages we can look at. We got an airship, and we didn't lose any of our create gear, so I think we're okay. We can generate a little bit more in the way of iron by putting some cobblestone into the millstone here. Won't necessarily be much, but turns into gravel, and then the gravel can be bulk washed and turned into iron ingots and flint. But if we get some chickens, then we can... if we get some chickens, then we can... Oh, did our birch tree go? Yes, not birch, the spruce tree. So we got our own spruce tree now, our own giant spruce tree. And we should probably do a bit more with create. We've got some very basic create stuff going, but not much. So progressing with create's probably a good aim for a future stream. That's right, I wanted to do some potatoes and pumpkin, and we had we lost some dirt as well, but dirt can be recreated. I think we'll make a bucket and we'll go get some lava so we can automate the iron and flint production. The gravel production, basically. I haven't done much create lately, so let's get into create a bit more. And yeah, we'll plant some potatoes around here. We'll start making rows of crops rather than all the one crop. That'll grow faster. And we got one more nugget already. That's a start. That was stone, so we have a stone pickaxe. And we'll just make a stone hoe. And that's the way it goes with iron armor as well. Easy come, easy go. It's one of the reasons I don't invest in other types of armor until I'm very much established. Alright, potatoes. I don't want to eat them yet. Alright, that'll grow faster because it'll be alternating crops. Got some more flint. May as well grab ourselves a flint and steel. And we'll look at trying to get to the nether, I think, sometime soon as well. But not this stream. I'm going to finish up shortly. No, they're not the famous breast potatoes. But we can turn some into baked potatoes. Broast potatoes. Baked roast potatoes, or roast potatoes. So we got one iron nugget from that lot of stone to gravel, cobblestone to gravel. That's all right. We get a bunch of roast potatoes, roasted potatoes, baked potatoes, cooked potatoes. So we could also, I think we can smelt the iron the same way. We might have to use a blast furnace for that. See if it works. Nah, I think we need to use a blast furnace for that one. But yes, roast potato. Baked potato. Yeah, shib is short for funny shib. Because he regularly delivers the funny shib. Sorry, that was with a B, in case you didn't hear it properly. Alright, let's do an axe. And then we'll wrap up. And we do have pumpkin seeds still. Maybe we had the pumpkin seeds on us, or maybe we left them. Oh, there they are. Okay. Let's be safe. Let's put the few valuable things we've got away again. The create stuff we'll put back in the create chest. In fact, I think, were we emptying that chest? Yeah, we were. Okay. That makes sense. Alright, now, did we put the... Yes, we did put the book and quill away, so we didn't lose the journal. That's good. Probably hang with the kiddos for a little while, but I'll probably be in VC a little bit later. I could probably be in text chat on Discord if you want to hang out a bit on Discord. Alright, so what did we do today? We visited the other village. We explored the mine shafts a bit more. Hey, there's some birch trees over there. We didn't get lava yet, but we should make another bucket. another bucket and some more shears, and we'll worry about other things when we get more iron. Okay. So, what day are we on? We are on day 90. Okay. Forgot to click OK on that one. Let's just say done, so we fix that bit, and then we'll open it again. Journal entry 9, day 90. Alrighty. Reminds you of the Aether, yeah. The Ethereal Islands are very much along the Aether world gen sort of thing. I'd love it if Aether was actually fabric as well, but it's not. So I'd consider adding it to the mod pack if it were. Alright, so I explored the finally made an airship engine. I made an engine for the airship. And have been able to explored further afield. Let's make it lore-like. Finally made an engine for the airship and explored further afield. Filed? No, afield. There is another village in need of some town planning and landscaping. Although I was able to trade for some actually they are another village in need. I'm really having trouble typing at the moment. Another village in need of some town planning and landscaping. They kindly gave me some iron armor. The armorer I'll say they kindly gave. It'll fit better. They kindly gave me some iron armor. To assist me in my exploration. I promised to return with riches to trade with them. I did sort of promise that I'd return the armor when I had enough iron to do so, and I'll obviously be back to trade with them. All right. in return. No, I'll just say I promise to return with riches to trade with them. That works. Okay. And then we want to say we explored using my new armor. I felt confident enough to explore some mine shafts. Which led to being knocked out of the world. I shall have to be more careful. On future trips to such dangerous destinations. Dangerous locations. That'll fit better. All right. Fortunately, nothing of great value was lost. Nothing irreplaceable was lost. To the void. There we go, that'll do. So I'll say done for that one. And on that note, I will switch to my outro screen, and we will see you in the next one. I'll try and get a bit of a demo video of the mod pack itself out between now and sometime in the future. Not sure exactly when that will be. But maybe in the next week, maybe in the next month. We'll see. Depends on how my time goes. Anyway, thank you all for joining. If you haven't already done so, please feel free to like, subscribe, follow on Twitch, all that sort of stuff. And I shall see you for a Terraria stream on Tuesday, if you wish to join. Otherwise, the next stream after that will be another Terraria stream on Thursday, and then back to our usual Sunday or Saturday evening for the most of you time slot for the next Minecraft stream. Hopefully I'll be able to line up somebody to assist me with the terraforming. I had someone in mind, I just hadn't organised anything with them, and the change of timing for the stream probably wouldn't have worked out at short notice as well. So we'll look at getting someone or a couple of someones in for the next stream to assist with some terraforming, and we'll start getting some trading happening with the villagers. Yeah, see you next Minecraft stream, Ship. We didn't get into actually putting the ship into a bottle, but I'll need to give that a bit of a test and see how the game copes with it. If it's something I'm going to do between streams or something that maybe I'll leave out after all. But the mod seems to work without causing any crashes on its own, so hopefully just a bit of tweaking is all that's needed. Have no sleep requirements. Yeah, we need to talk about the 1.21 server as well. We had a bit of a chat about it on the old server the other day, but we'll talk about that more on Discord. Music, of course, is Cobblestone Generator by Apollo Music, and it's a reminder that I need to make one of those in this world. Also, the music you would have heard earlier is Too High to Die and Mud Puddle. Too High to Die was also played in the break when I was trying to restart Minecraft after the crash. Thanks to my patrons, Oni Arrow and Jungle Hornet. And thank you to Catsmith for being a Twitch mod who was here earlier, and thank you to Shib for being a beta tester. Thank you to all the people with positions of that sort in my community. I appreciate all of you. Alright, got that little dead spot in the outro. I'll just talk for a bit through that one, and then I will get ready to pack up, and I will see you next time. And the music will come back up in a moment. There we go.